One of the things about being at a trade show is, of course, all the people that you meet. You meet, of course, the vendors, you meet the customers, you meet media, you meet all the nice people. Now I have the honor to talk to Nils, who is actually working from a company called BHS Corrugated, as far as I remember.
That's
and
correct.
You're not exhibiting, but we agreed to meet anyway because you reached out to Henrik.
Exactly.
What is on your mind, Nils?
So on my mind, of course, is to meet people, as you said already. Yeah? So FESPA is always a good chance to meet people you haven't met for a long time, because really this is the biggest show.
Right?
Or ever, that's true.
Yeah.
I never met you before,
No.
that's right.
No,
yeah.
yeah.
But it's like this, yeah. So meeting people, and of course meeting people that you want to deal with maybe later. Yeah? So make new contacts, or talk to people you're already in contact with. Yeah? That's the main activity.
So tell us a little bit about BHS Corrugated, just to know what you do, because you do machines, right?
Exactly. So BHS Corrugated is one of the biggest producer of corrugated board making machines. Yeah? But we have other projects as well, and one of this is, of course, industrial single pass inkjet technology. So
Wow.
we have that project since a long time, that we are developing a 2-meter-80, 300 meter per minute fast single pass inkjet printer.
And when you say inkjet, is that like competing with HPs and Canons and Agfas, or
No,
is it in a different space? Or?
It is a complete different ballpark.
Okay.
So you need to think about the pure volume that we can print with our machine. Yeah?
Yeah.
So we're talking about 50,400 square meter an hour.
Wow.
Yeah? And this is really for packaging, packaging corrugated applications.
Okay, so is that basically, of course it needs to be fast, but it also has maybe different quality levels on the printing, or?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
So what we have in mind is to cover everything in a board factory, or in a conversion plant. So from the one color print job to the high quality post print jobs. So with our machine, we think we can cover anything. And this is the main goal. Not just to focus on one application in that converting process. We want to cover everything with our print machine.
It must be quite interesting to work. I mean, I don't think I've heard about a company taking that route. Is that because you see a niche that you can develop, or is it because there's a need that nobody really covers at this time? Or
we think that need, which goes in parallel with the volume. This is not covered at the moment. So everybody's talking about, yes, we can print roll to roll, we can print here a little bit on boards, but to cover the whole volume, nobody is taking this approach. Yeah? And this, of course, is something very unique. And we developed a process called RSR as well. So we can print with our machine roll to roll, but we can print inline with the corrugator. Yeah? That means we are printing to corrugator speeds. Which makes it very unique, of course.
And that also basically means that if people at any point are talking about how you see the value creation and the added value to any product you deliver in the industry, basically you say that I think there's a growing demand for corrugated in all segments right now, also because of the Amazon effect. But at the same time, you can increase the profitability because you can offer uniqueness to the packaging. And I think that I saw an interview with a guy some years ago that was saying that basically that sometimes even if you pay 1 cent more for a box, it is actually perceived way higher value if it's a printed box, right?
Yeah, and there is more added value. Yeah? So what we can provide to customers with our machine is the volume, it's the quality, it's single pass, and of course we have applications like varnish. So we can print full area varnish, we can print digital varnish as well, and more important in these days is variable data printing. So think about QR codes. Each box is a different QR code, and this is what is digital about. Providing customers the ability to create boxes that are very unique for their customers.
So let's say that I'm a customer that wants to buy boxes with a QR code. Can I mean, I'm just thinking loud now, but could I eventually order 10,000 boxes with 10,000 unique QR codes, and then when I get kind of invoiced for them, I have a list of all my QR codes so I can individually address them, or how does it work?
Yeah, though this is the way you're using your workflow. There are different kind of workflows you can use to make this happen, but this is definitely the future. If Morten orders a box today or something online and you receive it 2 days later, maybe 2 days is too late, you want it tomorrow, then of course it's your box with your name on it, and potentially inside is printing something which is very special to you.
I was thinking also on the sustainability agenda, it could mean a lot because basically one of the very important things is that you have the traceability, and if you have the QR codes, you basically know the origin, you know what's going into it, right?
This is how we see QR codes. Yeah? So for us, QR codes are twofold. One leg of that system is the internal use of a QR code to follow through the whole value chain. Now, this is very important. The second one is for end customers. Now, that in the QR code can be an information for end customers, which has value to them, which is then the added value for the brand owners, for the customers, that they can do marketing with the kind of QR codes. You see that already in label, you see that in high quality packaging, like these drink packages, where you see that very often already. But this will be the future for normal corrugated packaging as well.
So just to get to understand you 100%, are you a machine manufacturer or are you a supplier of corrugated boxes?
No, we are a machine manufacturer.
So basically what we're talking about here is that the next generation of BHS is basically offering these capabilities. So let's say that you are a company that wants to sell corrugated, whatever. Basically, this is the opportunities that you see in the next generation of these machines.
We are selling a complete solution. It's called the Box Plant Vision.
Okay,
so this is not just a corrugated board making machine. That's a digital print system. That's the roll logistics. So we are working on driverless forklifts, AGVs for transporting rolls from stock to the machine to the corrugator. So it's really an
entire ecosystem basically.
Yeah, it's more or less an ecosystem, a galaxy what we want to create for our customers. We have software engineers, we have mechanical engineers, so all the capabilities are there to make this box plant a reality in the future.
And how do customers take on to this approach?
The customers are very happy that somebody picks it up, because this is their real pain point. They don't want to deal with different companies. They want potentially everything from one company that has the ability and the knowledge, because BHS is in that business since centuries. So we are the experts. We are good in paper handling. We are very good in machine making, and now we are in digital.
And you are putting a huge pressure on your competition, right?
Of course, but is there competition? That's the other big question.
Let's leave it with that.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank you very much.
Good to talk to you.
Good to meet you too.
Thank you.
See, I learned a lot of things here because I mean, we all know about corrugated boxes and things like that. But did you know that it was actually possible to have like QR codes, both for sustainability and traceability, but also for personalization? I think Nils just gave some very good. Your website's BHS-corrugated.com or?
BHS Corrugated World.
You got it, right?
Different to spell, but easy to find.
Fine. Thank you very much.